Hello, my name is Daniel, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to find a function's range from its graph. When we're being asked to find a function's range, we're being asked to identify the possible y outputs to a function. In order to do this, it's typically helpful to look at our asymptotes. So in the graph that I have here, our vertical asymptote is labeled in blue at x equals -2. As a reminder, we can never cross a vertical asymptote. The other asymptote, our horizontal asymptote off to the left, is labeled in pink as y equals 0. And as a reminder here, we can cross a horizontal asymptote. So to find this function's range, we're going to look at our y values with respect to what happens when x gets closer and closer to -2. So as x gets closer or approaches -2 from the right, so as x comes from this way, we see that our y values appear to be getting larger and larger and larger. And since we can never cross a vertical asymptote, we know that these y values are going to increase without bound. So we can say that as x approaches -2 from the right, y goes to positive infinity. Likewise, if I look at what happens to our y values as x approaches -2 from the left, we see that our y values appear to be decreasing here without bound, and they are. So we see that as x approaches -2 from the left, our y values are going to negative infinity. So up here and here, these are two very important bits of information with figuring out our function's range. The last little bit of information we need is to look at our horizontal asymptote. And we see as y increases this way from negative infinity, it gets closer and closer to our x-axis, but it never actually touches our x-axis. Or in other words, y gets closer and closer to 0, right? Y equals 0 is the line here, but it never actually touches 0. Additionally, as y decreases from positive infinity, so as it comes down from this way, we see that it gets closer and closer again to our x-axis, or y equals 0, but it never actually touches 0. Therefore, we can say y is never going to be 0. Now we have enough information to write our function's range. So we can say our function's range here, we start at the lower bound of negative infinity, and it comes up to, but it never actually is 0, because we said y cannot be 0. So we say 0, and we have a soft bracket because we're not including 0. And the other interval is going to be, again, starting at 0, but we don't include it, so that's why we have a soft bracket here. And it goes up to positive infinity. This is our function's range. So I hope this has been helpful. If you are still having trouble, please reach out to us for more help. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.